So I just built this fire pit with some stones that I had in front of the house. We had a tree in the middle of this big circle in the front, and the tree died, so there was no use for these bricks. I wasn't gonna replant it, so just took the bricks from the front of the house, brought them back here. 20 minutes later, boom, we got a fire pit. So it's February 28, 2020. I'm out here in Westfield, New Jersey. Me and my fiance just hanging out. It's Friday night, but I got work in the morning, so nothing crazy. Just came out here to enjoy some music, you know, drink a Blue Moon and chill out, listen to some Bob Marley. You know, something about burning wood and being outside. I love that primitive. I love nature in general, but I feel like I'm at home next to the fire. That's the feeling I come at. That's where I'm at home. That's where I'm supposed to be. It feels right. I guess it's a type of therapy or something that fills the soul, I guess you would say. But either way, you know, you got to find time for yourself in a selfish way, I guess, to just you know, I kind of like having long drives. You know, when you're sitting in traffic, a lot of people put music on, they do this, they watch podcasts, whatever. But sometimes it's good just to stare out and think. And that's what most people do. They sit there and have anxiety about bills and things coming up. And, you know, am I in a toxic relationship? Can I get a better job? Where am I going to be 10 years from now? You know, we all are creatures of the universe, you know, and we're all connected. Problem is, back in the day, when there was like, you know, hunter-gatherer, you had to worry every day about finding food and something's gonna jump out and try to kill you or eat you. Flight or fright, you know. I mean, fight. So like cortisol, these hormones, the stress hormone that used to get released to kind of give you that boost to get you out of harm's way. Now it's released when you're worrying about your fucking paycheck or your bill. You know, working against us, man. So we got to find other ways to counteract those levels of cortisol. So if my body's producing a hormone that stresses me out, creates heart rhythms, you know, gives you anxiety. You know, people pick their nails, people smoke cigarettes, whatever, they fidget, whatever that thing is. And you know, I think you got to find something to counteract it, like and I don't mean like substances like alcohol or drugs or sex. I mean like, you know, whatever, art, music, sitting on the blanket looking at the lake, sitting here by the fire, looking at, you know, there's a big disconnection from the universe, you know, because everybody lives in cities. All this light pollution, all this artificial light, nobody looks up anymore. There's people in cities that never even seen stars. Kids are growing up in neighborhoods in Chicago, never even seen the Milky Way galaxy. I went to California once in 1994. First time I seen shooting stars, one after another. We were in San Clemente, up in the hills, and we slept on sleeping bags outside in the backyard. And I'm telling you, I seen satellites with the naked eye just zooming across the sky. You know, silver dots flying across the sky, and a lot of shooting stars. And it opened up my eyes, like, you know, there's more than just going to work and coming home and having kids. Like, I don't know. I love life, and I think people just always, I think religion kind of screws things up, because people always think like, oh, I'm going to go to heaven and I'm going to really enjoy my life. So people don't kind of like cherish what's today, because they always have this notion that when they die or something happens, they have this better place, so they don't, you know, kind of like shit where you eat. We're fucking up the jungles, you know, destroying our planet, because everybody's like, oh, it's all right. You know, when I die, I'll be in heaven. Who cares? Everybody's gonna go to heaven. But I feel like if you knew that this is your time and how precious, how rare life is. I mean, never mind life, like a single set organism, but like, you know, you're not a mouse, you're not a dog, you're not a snake. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, but you're conscious of yourself, you're self-aware. That is rare. And the fact that, you know, people just, I don't know, everybody's got to be kinder to each other. We got to be nicer. We got to be loving. That's it, man.